Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here, and looky here, we've got some brand new add-on content, including one of my favorite, actually a couple of my favorite cars ever. We got a Dodge Viper GTS in there. We've got the McLaren F194. I like the 95 personally. That one was pretty cool. We got Supra RZs in there. What else do we have? We have a new track, it looks like, Autodromo Nacional Monza. We've got more stuff. There's a whole bunch of sections of that. F-150 Raptor Survival. That's interesting. Trucks. Oh, God. And then a special collection and a Daihatsu motorcycle. So, shit, we got a whole bunch of things to do now. All right, well, last time we left off, we were talking about what my theoretical second wife should be like while Michaela was here. That was a fun experience. So we're going to dive into Circuit Experience once more in here. I love that it brings this thing up like I've never done it before. Let's do... God, I really don't want to do that one. That one's just going to take way too long. Let's do this one. There's only 3 on it. I'm working on a bit of a reduced schedule tonight because I've got to leave. I'm here at my grandma's house, and we got to leave in about 40 minutes because some weird stuff happened. We thought that we weren't going to be having Preston tonight, but there was a situation where now we're going to, and we're getting him at 8 o'clock, and so we've got to be back at the other house by then. Otherwise, they probably would have been able to, work a little longer, but that's fine. So we're going to work on this. I have an interesting story for you guys, by the way, while we're doing one of these, and basically, ooh, look at this little place. Basically what happened was I went to, oh boy, okay, that's not how I planned on that. So the other night I went to the Coin Jam, my favorite little barcade to go to, and while I was there, I encountered something very interesting actually, and I did not expect this to happen in any way, shape, or form, and it was super cool. So, I go in there and I grab a beer. Oh boy, that's not good. I actually really like, and I don't know if maybe this is something that they just did in the add-on content, but they actually fail it for you if you go off track now. They weren't doing that earlier on. Okay. Not starting off very good. I'm a little rusty. But, so I grabbed my beer and I went towards, gosh damn it, I cannot get that first turn figured out. I grab my beer and I go towards the back area where all the games are at, and as soon as I walked into the main area, I immediately stopped dead in my tracks because I was like, hold on a minute, what the hell is this? And I walk up to it, and I kid you not, for those of you that are really, really in on the, oh god, wow, that is a wild ass turn. For those of you that are really big on arcade game lore and creepypasta kind of urban legendy stuff, I kid you not when I say that in this arcade there was a working, operational Polybius cabinet in there. It's super awesome. Oh man, I didn't even know what to fucking do with myself when I got in there. I took pictures of it. Oh my god. There's no way that this is going to be a gold medal caliber run. It's not a chance. Not a chance in hell or any other level of the afterlife that this is going to end up working out. Oh my god, we did it. How? We literally came to like a dead stop on that hairpin turn. How did that even work? Oh well, I'm not going to complain about it. But yeah, dude, it was a fully operational working Polybius cabinet. I got a picture of it, and it was super legit. I mean, realistically, it was probably like just a recreation. Like somebody probably built one, and they probably found like a ROM image on the internet or something, and just put it together all, homebrew style or whatever. But just to see it, and it was like exactly the way it was described in all of the creepypasta urban. It's not even a creepypasta really. It's just an urban legend. I don't know why I keep associating it with a creepypasta necessarily. I mean, I guess the lore of it is kind of a little bit eerie, even though I'm almost positive it's not real, but just the fact that that was a thing. The worst part about it, though, the part that I'm going to be kicking myself about it on, is I didn't play it. I wanted to so bad, but I had, you know, so many other things that I wanted to check out beforehand, because I met up there with a couple of friends. And Michaela was there too, so we were kind of making the rounds because we hadn't been there in a little while, and so we wanted to kind of see, you know, what things had changed since we were there, you know, a couple of months ago. And when it finally hit me, I realized, shit, I had totally never played the damn game when I was there, and I wanted to get some video footage so I could put it up on the channel so that you guys could see it, because that's like in, you know, a thing of legendary status. There's like no, you know, real footage of those things out there, especially in an arcade, no less. And so I wanted to have that. And I actually I put a picture of it up on Reddit, and people were like, dude, I want to see video of this. And I feel bad because I went to the coin last night with Michaela, and I was gonna get some video footage of it there, and it totally wasn't there. They took it out. I think there's a possibility, though, that the guy that runs it, that runs the arcade, probably still has it in the office, and I'm gonna see if he'll hold on to it so that I can you know, maybe get some footage of it somehow, because I can't miss out on an opportunity to get some quality footage of that, because the game looks like it's so crazy. My friend Lige got to check it out, and he's like the game is just, it's weird. Like, the control scheme for it is really strange, and like the perspective of it, it's like playing the game Gyrus kind of backwards. It was kind of the way he, oh boy, we got air, was kind of the way that he described it. And so, oh man, I really want to try it. I mean, I know that it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be like some sort of, you know, psychological brainwashing, turn me into a super soldier to bend me to the will of Project MK Ultra type of stuff, but you know, it still would be a really cool experience to have, because he said that, like, once you get into some of the later levels, it gets weird. It starts just, everything starts getting kind of out of, not like out of hand, but it's just, it kind of flips the script and gets a little bit more wild. And so I really want to try it. Oh boy. Here we go. Man, this is a windy ass course. This is not the kind of track that you go on when you're, you know, where you got a huge deficit to make up. I mean, there's just nowhere to build up speed in here, anywhere. Crap. First of all, are you kidding me? Where is the beginning of this track at? I'm trying to figure out where the beginning of it was. I mean, that thing said 57 seconds. I didn't even see a finish line anywhere around there. Okay. We're gonna get it this time, though. I'm feeling pretty confident about my abilities to pull it off. There's just a couple corners in here, this one being one of the main ones that I want to try to find a really, well, I mean, that's probably the most efficient way we've done it so far. Still wasn't pretty, but it wasn't heinous either. Another little wedding update, by the way. We've totally got, we just got done putting together the centerpieces today, so we got to do some good old-fashioned thrifty mason jar type of construction action today. And so the big day is 9 days away. I'm getting married next Friday. How fucking crazy is this? Oh, no, no, no. Oh boy. I just got a huge break there. Oh, we got it. It was right there. I didn't realize that the finish line was right there. Well, that was a nice, quick little full gold. I'm down with that. And we have some mileage points that we can use for upgrading some of our vehicles. And we're level 14. Tight. I don't really know what that necessarily means yet, but it means something. So, let's exit. Let's get our prize car, because I know we get those. But yeah, dude, we've got like pretty much everything that we need. I finally paid the DJ, so we're gonna have all the jams. going on, and we've got all the catering stuff figured out. I mean, the only thing left now, pretty much, is just going to get my suit on the 7th, and so that's pretty much the last thing. Tied! I got the RZ. They just added this, and now I've got one. And we got some decals. Another decal, Horse Thief Mile. I don't really know what entails a Horse Thief Mile. That's one race. Why is that just one race? Okay, I'll totally do that. Why not? You're gonna throw me a one, it's 15 seconds! Why is it so short? We're going to have you do the most challenging race of all time. If you complete it, we're going to give you a nice sum of money. If you do not, we're going to cut off your kneecaps and feed them to you. So don't let us down. We're giving you a nice, really, really nice car. And if you do extra good, we might let you have some ice cream. Which, fuck, man, ice cream sounds super good right now. I'm so hot in this office that it's killing me. We totally... Oh, let me tell you this thing that happened with the invites, by the way. This was some buttery on the KFC biscuit bullshit, if I've ever heard it. So when we tried to mail out our invites for the wedding, you know, we put together about 52 of them, and oh boy, so we put together a whole bunch of them, and you know, we got them sent out. We got all the addresses on them, and we put you know, postage on them and everything. That was the easiest thing I've ever done ever. That was literally the least challenging thing I have done in any Gran Turismo game ever. I mean, that's easier than the first license test thing, where you pull up to the thing and stop. Like, that was literally no challenge at all. They basically had me go sit down in a car and was like, hey, here's $37,000 for 14 seconds of your time. Why can't I do that? Why can't I just, like, encounter a person where they're like, hey, you want to make $37,000 in about 14 seconds? Yes, I would. I really, really would. So whenever you're ready to give me such a thing, then I'm all ears. And we get a price car for that. Or do we? We do. Okay. Also, never have I encountered a game that is so willing to give you prize cars. I know I think I've said that before, but it's just being reinforced every single time I play this. Oh, tight. Look at that. What is this? A Toyota FT1. Man, that thing is sexy looking. Look at that. It looks like it has like a ripcord in the front, like a Woody doll. You pull a thing. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. Change my oil, fucker. Okay, well, sick. Do we have any other, like, little quick joints that I can do like that? We'll do this one, the BB-8 Raceway. I mean, that's going to be a quick one. I've only got just a couple minutes left, so we'll hurry up and do this one. But yeah, so we tried to get all these invites sent out. We put all of our postage on it, we had everything, and we sent them out. And then, like, 2 weeks goes by, and I'm hearing from people like, hey, the wedding's only a couple weeks away, Did you did send out our invites, right? I was like, yeah, you haven't gotten them yet? Well, no. So that's why I was calling you just to make sure that you had sent them. I was like, oh god, what happens? Like, did they like lose the postage in the mail? Or, like, what happened to my invites? Where the hell did they go? Am I gonna? I mean, whose head am I gonna have to rip out of its socket to get what I want? Ooh, this one might be a little harder. So it's like, what the hell am I gonna do here? And so, you know, crunch time comes around, and then all of a sudden my dad was like, hey, I totally know why the invites did not get sent out the way that they were supposed to. Oh, we barely missed it. I thought we had it for a second there. I thought it said 673. I had momentary dyslexia. But I guess that, you know, our invites, because they were tied with ribbon, that they ended up being... Oops. That they ended up being just a smidgen too big, and so we didn't have sufficient postage on them. None of them were delivered except for one. There was only one invite that was actually properly delivered, but on the envelope it said that we didn't have enough postage on it, but they delivered it anyways, which also doesn't make any sense. But, and so we ended up taking all of the ones that we got back to the post office. We're like, hey, so we need to deal with this situation, like, right now, if that's okay. Damn it. Trying to time out when to do this turn is really kind of tough. And so we ended up taking them to the post office, and I kid you not, each one of those invites came out to be $3 postage each. They had to ship them out as a parcel, which is bullshit, by the way. They were barely bigger than an average envelope, but because of the thickness of it, they had to, you know... So, for all of our invites, even though we only got half of them back, it would have been like $160 to get those things sent out. God damn it, this turn is making my dick sad. That's what it's doing. It's making my reproductive organs weep tears for mankind. Gosh! The wall! The wall! Bring down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev, for the love of criminy. Oh, I got it. I got it. There it is! Read and weep, baby! There it is. Okay, cool. Good lord. We've only got just a couple more minutes here, and then I gotta call it good for the day. Come on, alright, alright. Actually, you know what? I think we may do it here. We're really tight on time. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna stop right here. This has been kind of an unconventional thing for me in this series. I've usually tried to finish the entire challenge of whatever it is that I'm doing, but time is just not on my side tonight. So, we unlocked the Mount Panorama circuit, which is always good. Panorama versions of anything is always nice. And so, when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gran Turismo Sport, we are going to take on more of the circuit experience so we can try to even this thing out a little bit, but we're getting there. We got a couple things done today, and I'm very proud of that. So, until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you ever see a Polybius cabinet in the wild anywhere, let me know. Even though more than likely I will not be able to go travel out to go see it myself, but I'd just like to know anyways. So, take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.